We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Check 37, check 37.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, Panthers.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
So we got man. Check. Alert flare.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
19, set. 19, set.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
19, set. 12. Check. Mike's 54. Hey, kill. Mike's 5'4".
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
To Paul
Richardson. 58 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is Tony Pollard. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Go, get out there. 26.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got it. Here we go, 47. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Out of the gun. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Check Mike 21. It's been a long day for you. Hey, check. We go 47. Check Mike 21. All day, baby. All day. All day.
On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. He's got it at the 15. And he's gonna get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This is Geis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake, Brissett. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a run with Geis. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Check 43. Showing it.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 2, watch 2, watch 2. You must go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett, that's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Carolina.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Defense, let's go. Hey, check right. Watching the 5.
Now Geis trying to get to the outside. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
I like the call.
1 yard
Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We own them. Joker. Check. 19.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
It's just me and you.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win a line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it, McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
We got double tight. 4 down. Mike's 50.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here we go, 46. Check curls. Hey, check Mike 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Heavy on the edges. Hey, kill.
To throw is Brissett. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. He's checking.
Here's Geis. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
We got 4. Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch the screen.
On the play fake, here's Brissett. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. 47. Check Mike 21, Mike 21.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Big stop, let's go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, defense.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
4 down.
Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
That's good.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Mike 50. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You're not ready. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive stretch is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
Carolina.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The first down throw for Brissett. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Christian McCaffrey.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Mike 51. Come on, D. Check 9, check 9. Check your hot read.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, this is Geis. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 2nd and 12, Brissett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
We're 19. Set. 13. 13. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Go. 20. Set. 51. Not today, you are. Not today.
Now a toss. This is Geis. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Shotgun handoff there to McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it third and goal. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come.
From the gun, here's Brissett. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. For the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Now Pollard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 73 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly. Right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Come on, Ray. 54. Mike 54. Get that quarterback at all costs.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You go, rabbit. Right there.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. McCaffrey following the penalty. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
51's the Mike. Target. Mike 51.
Now on 2nd and 13, Brissett, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 13.
Choose the middle. Watch the run.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, line 80.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And a yard at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
McCaffrey with the carry.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after them now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Geis. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the play.
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Let's make it 47. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
There we go. Mike 21, check Mike 21. Oh, you got deep? Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. They work very well there for a 1st down.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Wild Bill. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
They go down the again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here we go. Check wide 80. Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Hey, check.
Zeke going to get it on the option. And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now Geis trying to get to the outside. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, kill. 51's to Mike. 51's to Mike. All day, every day.
Back near his goal line, Brissett. And it's complete. Henry. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
Right there. 54.
Brissett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Mike, 2. Guys, it's game situation. Right there. Give the ball.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 2. Watch 2.
There's Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Cowboy. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
All right. 51, Mike, 51. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this. Let's go, Mike.
Here's Brissett. And right side, Henry's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Complete
24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
3 down. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing. Brissett. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Check.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's back and go full strength. 51.
This is Geis. They're now on the pitch. The ball's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. It's been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, tight.
They run here, Rico Dowdle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Mike, you better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Panthers.
Come on, ready? The mic, boys, 51. Come on. Double tight, double tight. Out.
Now Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I know he ain't got it.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. He's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
He was brought down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're 19. 12. Watch 54. Watch the pass. Hey, one go.
Brissett now. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Joshua Perkins.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
You're 19. Right. White 20. Right. I'm coming for you.
Brissett sets to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Quad. Motion man. Watch 12.
To throw is Brissett. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Mike 2, Mike 2. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Again, it's Brissett. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Tonight's
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.